Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Marwa and today we have a sponsored video. That's right, a video sponsored by Halara. Now, just because it's a sponsored video, it doesn't mean that my opinionated thoughts are going to change. But what it does mean is that you get a discount code. This will give you 20% off all full price items and you can use this code right here. I've always wanted to say that. Now, real talk. In the last video, it was completely unsponsored, so I basically tried on all the things and I did actually end up liking a lot of it. I kept most of the things and genuinely use them on a day-to-day basis. The clothes that I wear need to look good, they need to make me feel confident, they need to be sort of breathable for when I do more sweatier activities like run a dance class, and just easy, easy to put on, easy to do up, easy to put in a bag, in an overnight bag if I'm doing something sort of in a different city. Just not fussy at all, but then super flattering at the same time. I need clothing that is versatile, clothing that kind of sort of fits most aesthetics and is still comfortable and able to keep up with my lifestyle. So when I did my first video, Halara fit the bill. And then this time around, when I started looking a bit deeper into the brand and the brand philosophy, I came across this. The Halara woman. Radiant with optimism and confidence, the Halara woman is sure of making her path. She's not trying to become somebody else, she's making pursuits simple or grand on her own terms. She dresses with a sense of ease, but never takes it easy. She is perfectly imperfect, defying all expectations with intelligence and intention. As someone who works in marketing, the fact that I felt that about the brand before even seeing their brand philosophy, it's good. They're good over there. Now, before I hype the brand a bit too much, let's actually try some clothes on and give a very honest and critical review. All the product links will be in the description below. Let's get to it. Okay, first up we have this jumpsuit right here. Pop it up on the screen for you to have a look. As you can see, it comes in different colours. The size that I've gone for myself is an extra small. The size that I've gone for myself is an extra small, as you can see. And we've got here adjustable straps, so you can make them longer and shorter, which as someone who is as short as I am, this is very useful. And then at the back, it kind of comes a bit closer in. And then you've got quite a big sort of hole here. I'm hoping it's going to give enough coverage that it won't be an issue. And you've also got a pocket in the front here. Probably not the kind of pocket that you will want to put anything in, but there's also some side pockets here and we'll be testing those out. In terms of the width, it's a wide leg, a very wide leg. So we'll see how that looks on me. Generally speaking, looser fitting things like this do tend to drown me a little bit. I think this kind of clothing really suits people who are tall, so I'll be interested to see how this actually looks on me, and I'm really hoping that it's flattering. Outfit number one. So we've got this one. This is what it looks like. Really loose on the bottom and wide fitting. It was quite long, so I've put on a pair of heels just so that, it's not kind of dragging on the floor. However, I am quite a short person. I'm sort of just under 5'2". So if you are taller, if you're average height, this will actually be the perfect length for you. In terms of the details, so that kind of ability to make it shorter here is actually really useful. Excess just tucks in to the side, and I really like this cut here. I think that's quite flattering. On the side, it does gape. That was the thing that I was worried about. So it does gape. So this is the kind of top I guess you would wear with like a long sleeve underneath, like a white or a polo neck or something, and I think that would look really cute. But for me on its own, I probably wouldn't wear it on its own. Then we have our pockets. You've got the pocket at the front, which again, I think is purely decorative. And then you've got a pocket on the side here and a pocket on the side here. I'm just going to take my phone and pop it in on the side and see how good these pockets are. Yeah, that feels, it fits a small iPhone in here. And then you've got a pocket around the back as well. And that, you can see, it's just kind of checking out. So for me, these pockets are fine for like day to day, but if I'm like running around, these pockets aren't gonna kind of keep things secure. Perhaps they're a bit more for fashion, for style, but in general, I wouldn't use it to hold lots of things if I'm running around. So in terms of the style itself, as I said, I really like the top half. I love the pleating here as well. I feel like this bit makes it look really flattering and makes the perception of a smaller waist. I like that it's sort of flowy and comfortable, and as a result, it's also breathable. However, for me, I have issues with the back. I don't know if you can see, but for me, this back, the way it's sitting here, isn't quite right for my particular body shape. Generally speaking, I do prefer things a little bit tighter, but even if it's not tight, to at least sort of sit in the right place, and I don't feel like this is doing that for me. And I will say, I'm definitely coming around to that wider leg. Okay, that's outfit number 1. Now we're going to try on a couple of trousers. So I'm just going to pop on the same top that I was wearing before, which isn't from Halara, and I'm going to try them on with these trousers. These ones, I've got them in 2 colours. I've got them in black and also in grey to try out. Looking at these trousers, it's got a really stretchy waistband, which again I like, so hopefully that sits nice and tightly. This one again is a size extra small, but this time it's in petite, which means lengthwise I'm hoping it's going to sit perfectly. We also have some pockets, so one pocket over here, and then one pocket over here. So I'll give those a little test as well. And then in terms of width, we've got again that wide leg, but it's also, again, we have stretchy material here. Not as stretchy as some of the other stuff that they've got, but still stretchy enough to hopefully hug the body in a nice way. So I'm just gonna look at this. This is the Halara Flex Micro Waffle, designed for on-the-go lifestyles. A micro waffle fabric is breathable and moisture wicking for all-day comfort. It's soft. Yes, it is soft. It's soft. Full waist stretch, which I've just tested. So yes, breathable, sweat absorbing, and wrinkle resistant. Wrinkle resistant, let's see. Yeah, I'd say so. Let's give them a try. Okay, oh, these are actually really nice. Yes, okay, cool. So let's talk through this. We've got our waistband again, which is creating a nice little sort of cinching of the waist. And then we've got this kind of wider side, which with the pockets kind of make your hips look a little bit wider than they actually are. And then, again, we've got that wide leg, which I told you I'm coming around to, which really falls quite nicely. And I think these trousers are actually quite flattering. The nice thing is it is very comfortable. I feel like I can move in them. I could even wear this to dancing. So if I wear like a specific type of crop top, I guess something similar to this or something a bit more colourful, I could wear this for dancing quite easily, and you can see how it moves. Yeah, this is really nice. It fits really nicely as well. The back is also much more flattering. So let's test these pockets out. Phone going in. Fits in quite nicely. It's actually a really deep pocket. My phone is sitting all the way down here. That's where my phone is right now. So it's actually a super deep pocket, which is great. Which also means if you're jumping around, the phone's less likely to fall out your pocket. Nice. Good pocket. I also have these ones in grey, so we'll give those a go as well. Ooh, nice. Yes, I like these. I actually like these a lot. I don't have too many things in grey, but actually this looks really nice. I think I might even prefer them than the black, which, you know, if I was just going to buy these off the bat, I probably would always just go for black, but actually these are pretty nice. Pretty nice. Again, same features as before. We've got our pockets, waistband, the pleats, wide leg, and this will be petite as well. So because of the petiteness of it, it sits really nicely. I am wearing heels, but it still sits quite well. Okay, next up we have these blue jean-like athleisure wear trousers. So this is what they look like. Again, we've got this waistband here, and it's super stretchy this time. We've got a very stretchy waistband, very stretchy in terms of the fabric. You've got that full waist stretch again, which again hugs the body very nicely. 2 pockets in the back, 2 pockets in the front, pockets on the side of each leg, and these are still actual real pockets. So there's a lot of pockets in here, and I'm very happy about it. In terms of fit, we've got again a wide leg here, but not as wide as some of the other trousers that we've tried on, and this is an extra small petite, so let's give that a go. So label says Halara Flex Denim, designed to look like denim, which it does, innovated to feel like athleisure, which again it does. It gives you the stretch and softness that lets you move without restriction. We'll see about that. It's comfortable like leggings, soft, breathable, full waist stretch, and lightweight. Oh yes, yes! These look nice. I really like these. The length is perfect with these heels, like absolutely perfect in terms of length. Let me come closer. We've got that waistband, again fits really nicely here. We've got our pockets, and our pockets, and our pockets, and our pockets, and our pockets. So we'll test all of those out now. So pocket number 1, in here. Okay, so this one doesn't feel as secure as like the other pair of trousers, but, oh yeah, the phone's about to fall out. So this one not the most secure. We've got these ones here. Again, same issue. If I put it in on the side, okay, it's more likely to stay here. Basically, it's twerking the camera now, aren't I? Take this and I'm gonna put it in these pockets. Now these ones have a little, if I bring it up a bit, these ones have a little like flap over, so I feel like these are gonna be more secure for things like your phone. So let's pop that in, flap it over. It doesn't feel like it's pulling the waist down too much, that's a good sign. And let's see, there's moving around a lot in there. Yes, that phone is staying put, that is not moving. So these pockets right here, 10 out of 10, very good. Aside from that, again, it feels super comfortable, it feels very lightweight, just as they said, and it does feel like I can do a lot of things in here. Like I could probably go to the gym in it, I could teach a dance class, and I can go, you know, shopping or go to a meeting in this outfit as well. So yes, this one is definitely a keeper. Okay, now we are going with something a little bit different in terms of what we've done so far. It's another one piece, but it's a lot more fancy, and this is what it looks like here. And the fabric here is so soft and like silky smooth, like it feels so beautiful to touch. So I really like that already. It's kind of got like a halter neck type situation with a tie that you can sort of tie to make smaller or bigger, which I quite like. And then you've got the waistband here, and then you can sort of tighten that up using this, which again, I like, a nice cinched waist, so that's good. Again, the classic, we have pockets, which is what we love for women's clothing. And we have a, I'd say it's a kind of a wide leg that then tapers at the end. It's a huge slit, and I'm excited for that, because for dancing, if this looks good, that's gonna be really fun. My only concern is that it's gonna be see-through, because of how sort of lightweight it is, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm gonna try it on with my bra, so if you can see my bra through it, then you know there's an issue. Right, let's give it a go. You guys, I'm so excited about this one. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is so cute. Right? And the thing is, it feels so nice to touch. Like, it is so soft, and it's so breathable, and it's so light. This is absolutely perfect if I want to go dancing, like salsa dancing, bachata dancing. Why? Because it's still a trouser. I'm not going to have any accidents or issues. I have that open leg. Wait, let me show you. Look at this open leg. Look at this. Look at this slit. You've got all of this. I think that looks really nice, and when you're dancing you have a bit of flow, a bit of movement, but it's still tapered at the bottom, so you're not going to have any issues with like stepping on your trousers or someone else stepping on your trousers. These are perfect for dancing. And the best thing about this is you could add accessories and put on a nice heel, a nice handbag, some nice silver jewellery for example. It could be even worn to something like a wedding or something like a high-end event, because it feels so classy when you put it on. And of course it's super flattering because you've got the clinched waist, the sort of kind of looser fit, but it's still kind of shapely on the bottom as well and on the back. Pockets wise, we have our 2 pockets, 1 and 2. Let's give those a go. So this is much looser than the other ones. If I jump around, it's jumping around as well. I am worried it's going to fall out. So not the most secure pockets, but to be honest, this kind of outfit I'd probably have a little bag with anyway, so I'm okay with that. And before I forget, it is not see-through. In the current light that I've got, I cannot see through it, which is a win. Next up, we're going to do 2 pieces together just because I think they'll look really nice together. We've got our Halara Flex denim here, which is a personal favourite of mine, with that wide waistband and that crossover, which cinches the waist really nicely. Again, super stretchy. We've got pockets and pockets and pockets and pockets. And then at the bottom we've got a flare. So it's quite tight on the thighs here, and then it comes out into a really beautiful wide flare there. In terms of features, it's designed to look like denim, which again it does. And it gives you stretch, which it does, and softness that lets you move without restriction. We've got comfortable light leggings, soft, breathable, full-waist stretch, and lightweight. I can confirm all of those things. I'm looking forward to trying this one on in black. And then we've got here something a little bit different for me, which is a little bit of a blazer moment. We've got a blazer here. We've got some gold buttons around the front, which I think look really pretty on both sides. These aren't real buttons because there's nowhere to clip them in. It's just purely decorative. And then we've got a bit of a shoulder sort of moment here as well. And this size is, I think it was an extra small. I think everything I bought was extra small. Let's have a look. Yes, extra small. So let's give these a go. Here we go. Firstly, let's just talk about the blazer. Here's the blazer. And I think from an arm perspective, as a short person, that is basically perfect. And it's really hard for me to find blazers like that. So that, 10 out of 10. We've then got the gold buttons. This is obviously not the right top to be wearing with this blazer, but even so, it still looks really nice. I like this little cut here from the blazer, and it fits really nicely. You can see the tailoring, it fits really nice. And then you've got this shoulder moment here, which gives a nice kind of shape to the shoulders. The only thing is, I think if I was to lift my arms up and then bring them back down, they kind of end up sticking up. Can you see how it's not set on the shoulder anymore? It's kind of down. Not that I would wear this kind of thing out dancing, because it's a bit too formal. So probably more for like when you're going to the office or when you're giving a presentation or whatever it is, you might sort of, point to the board and say rah-de-da, and then the shoulder pad is like sitting up here because you've done it too many times. So other than that though, it is nice. The thing I will say is, once again, the material is so beautiful. It's super soft and comfortable, which I find that a lot of blazers are sometimes a bit scratchy, a little bit kind of the material's not very nice, whereas this, no problem whatsoever. And it's got some stretch, more stretch sort of around the back area. Are there any pockets? No pockets. So this is the blazer. I've then partnered it up with the Halara denim jeans, which in this situation do look really smart, right? They look super smart. So if I just stand back, I have to say, these jeans are unmatched, like unmatched. I'm obsessed with these jeans. Let me just take the blazer off so you can get a full jean moment. Look at these jeans. Look at them, right? The thing about these jeans is that the fit is so perfect. You've got the wide waistband here, which crosses over, which gives this kind of cinching effect. And then you've got sort of like the width. It hugs the thighs really nicely. And then it has this beautiful flare there, which is like not too much, but just on the cusp of. So it's not too little either. Lots of movement. I can, honestly, let's squat test this. Can you do that with a pair of jeans? Normally, without them feeling tight. These are so soft that I can literally do this all day, every day, and they're not going to rip. Lunge. All day, every day. These are not going to rip. And that's why I love these jeans. I think they are incredible. They are amazing. And on top of being incredible, they're also super flattering. So they're stretchy. They're not going to rip if you're doing crazy things in them. And they just, in general, are super, super flattering for my particular body type. In terms of pockets, nice and deep actually, and it feels really secure. So let me jump up and down. No, those are actually staying put in those front pockets, so that's good. Back pockets, it does stick out a little bit. So this is not so secure, it's going to fall out. If I put it in on the side, pockets do actually stretch, so you could stretch it and put it down on the side. As you can see, you've got a nice phone-shaped trouser there. But that way, it's not going to come away. Yeah. Yes. Next up, we're going more down the athletic wear route. We've got, firstly, we have our crop top, gym top, and the best thing about this is this back. I'm really excited to try this on because I love the little extra detail here of this back. And then you've got the front, you've got two straps here, and you've got a section here with built-in bra pads. So you can see here, you've got a little hole that you could take the bra pads out if you wanted to, which is good. But the nice thing about this is that it is it triple layered? Is that triple? One? Yeah, so you've got one layer here. You've got this mesh layer, which is holding the bra pad in. But I think the mesh is also going to allow it to be a bit more breathable. And then you've got another layer on top. So even if you did take those bra pads out, it's like two, I guess the mesh is more like half a layer, but like 2.5 layers there of sort of coverage. That would be really good in terms of not being see-through. So yeah, that's what we're going to try on first. And we're going to try that on with a couple of different options for trousers. But the first one that we're going to do is this pair of shorts, which are actually quite nice and long. And I quite like longer shorts, so I'm glad about that. And we've got a pocket. Yes. There's also here, I don't know what this would be for, but there's like this little hook that you could, I don't know, hook your key on or something. In terms of the back, you've got some shaping in terms of stitching here. Let me bring that closer to you. So hopefully that will give you some nice shaping. You've also got the really wide waistband here, which I think again will be really good for clinching, but also stretch. Look how stretchy it is. Look at this outfit. Okay, as you can see, I'm a little bit excited by this one. This one, I really love this here. I also love that it comes in so many different colours. Like, I was actually unsure which colours to do, but I tried to keep the palette quite kind of similar so I can mix and match things a bit easier. However, this outfit is so flattering. I do like the double straps here. I think it's a nice piece of design. The built-in pads are working very nicely and it cinches my waist in a really nice way. The back is where it's at though, okay? Look at this back. So this back with this little knot design is really beautiful. I think it's nice, and I think despite having a lack of like backness, I still feel like the front is pretty supported, so I'm actually really pleased with that. My only criticism is that the stitching, because of the way the knot is, the stitching on the side here is a little bit weird. So it kind of goes straight and then it goes in. So if they had like done something to cover that up or made that a bit more obvious, or the whole thing's a little bit wonky, it would be fine. But this kind of straight and then this wonk of a stitching does look a little bit odd. Luckily that's on the side, so I won't be seeing it. The thing I will say again is how soft this material is and how nice it feels. And because it is so stretchy, it hugs the body in a really nice way while still leaving room for movement. Let's talk about the shorts. We've got this clinching with the waist, which is really nice, and it's really flattering in terms of fit. I will say though, it does cut me off weirdly. Can you see where my thighs are? I do have quite muscly thighs compared to like my size. So where you can see this is, it kind of cuts me off a little bit here, and this bit is just a little bit too tight. So I don't know if you pay close attention, can you see how that cuts me off? It doesn't really look that flattering. It's not, I don't think it's so bad from the back. But that is my only criticism, is that this, for me anyway, with the thighs that I have, is just a bit too tight. If they were a little bit stretchier or they could sit a little bit better, I think that would be better for me. Got the side pocket here and a side pocket over here. Phone in pocket. It fits just about, so I've got an iPhone 14 I think, so it fits just about. Again, are these stretchy? Are they going to stretch to fit it in sideways? Oh yeah, that is a stretchy pocket. So we're here, if I'm running around, is it going to come out? No, it's actually pretty tight and secure in there. I wouldn't recommend going crazy, but to have it there like in between sets or whilst you're waiting, I think it will work pretty well. Right, next up, I'm going to keep the top on. We're going to change trousers. And I've got this piece here, which is the Softlyzero leggings. Now these also come in many different colours, which is great. And it feels, this is even softer than what I'm currently wearing. This feels so soft. So when they call it Softlyzero, it's for a reason. On here it says, weightless and buttery soft. Yes, that's the right phrase. You know, have you ever played with butter slime? It kind of has that texture, that soft, buttery kind of texture. And it, yes, four-way stretch. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super stretchy. It's so stretchy. And breathable and sweat absorbing. We have our crossover design here again with a wide waistband, and then you've got a pocket here and a pocket on the other side, and it is looking to be quite stretchy actually. The one criticism I have is that I was looking for a pair to match this top here, and they didn't have the exact same names for like the different blues. So they didn't have this in the same shade as this was named. So I just basically picked the closest thing, and it kind of matches. You know, you could probably wear them together, kind of matches, but it would be nice if across different kind of products, like when you have a top and a pair of trousers, for example, you had the same shades and the same names, so you could mix and match a little bit more. I think for me personally, who's very specific about certain things, I would really like to be able to have the option to mix and match across different ranges. What I do find interesting though is that where I've got comments and feedback and criticisms like this, Halara actually have like a monthly event called the Halara Circle. What's cool about this is that you get to be one of the first people to have a look at the new designs, to try things on, see how they are, and then give your feedback. So then they will tailor what they design next, the products that they design based on people's feedback. How cool is that? You literally have the power to shape your clothes. And again, as a marketing person, just like tick, 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 that's a kind of community-based business that is always going to do well because they're always listening and taking on board what their customers are saying. Yes. Okay, next up we've got another pair of those amazing Halara jeans, just in a different colour. So I'm just going to show them. I'm not going to go through the features because I've already done that. I'm just going to show them to you right now. I do just love these jeans. Lastly, we have a matching set, and I'm so excited because I love matching sets, and these ones are a little bit different. So we've got here, I've opted for the plum colour this time, a little bit different. You've got the mesh, and then you've got this kind of design feature here, which I think just looks really cool. The straps themselves, kind of, you've got a front piece for the straps here, and then two straps that go all the way up from the front to the back. And interestingly, I guess this is a design choice, but they've chosen to put the rest of the strap on the outside. Again, you've got that mesh. The mesh is actually surprisingly stretchy, and the whole thing as a whole, again, as usual, with Halara, super stretchy. And then here you also have the detachable bra pads here, and then if you didn't want them, you've got two layers, yeah, 2 layers of coverage. So that's the top. The bottom half, you've got, again, similar kind of design. So you've got those little holes here, you've got the mesh, same material, and again, we are super stretchy. Oh, so stretchy in that direction. Super, super stretchy. Both are extra small. This is the one I've been looking forward to all video, so let's give them a go. Ta-da! I love it. Okay, let's go through some details. You've got the matching, so the mesh with these circles, the mesh with the circles. The way that matches is amazing. I love that so much. I love the colour. The colour's really nice, and I think just all in all, this outfit is really, really pretty. It's very nice. It's definitely a statement. Like, you don't just walk into your gym dressed like this unless you want to make a statement. I think for me personally, I'd probably wear it when I'm out dancing. I think I would actually love if they had a leggings version of this. So the same, like this kind of pattern, but the leg was all the way down to the bottom as a legging, and then I could wear the two together. I think that for me is a bit more versatile, but actually just the top you could wear with different things, the shorts you could wear with like a black top. So I love that you can mix and match, but I also love that it comes in a matching set. That brings us to almost the end of the video. I think all in all, it's been a very positive experience. There's been a real range of styles, from everything from sort of a bit more smarter to sort of things like this, which is that kind of really trendy sort of gym athletic wear that's trying to make a statement. What I love about all of the clothes that I've tried on is that they are actually all really soft. They are actually all really comfortable. And I just feel like I can do so many different types of activities in them, giving that sort of versatility to the clothes. Whilst there are a couple of sort of improvements and hiccups that can definitely be made, the fact that there's a late range of sizing options, including ones for petite, 3/4 lengths, for example, and extra small for someone who is as small and short as I am, is very promising, very encouraging. And of course, the different colour options are always great too. However, I still maintain that I would like to see more similar colour options across different ranges. I do have to say that there is a lot of options available. Finally, in terms of pricing, I think the pricing is actually quite reasonable for what you are getting. I think you are getting some really good quality, some really like beautiful fabrics, some really beautiful feeling clothes that look good and do the job. So actually I think the prices are really good, and they sort of meet a range of budgets. But of course, if you do want to buy stuff, we do still have the discount code, which is Mara20, that you can use for 20% off full price items. Finally, I just want to leave you and say, if you like this video, found it entertaining, any shape, way or form, please like this video and subscribe. And I'd also love to know what your favourite items were out of the ones that I've tried, and what you would like to see next time. So drop them down in the comments below. Over here will be another video that YouTube thinks that you should watch. See you there.